Good morning, 5:15 a.m. This morning I'm heading to another place that has been on my must shoot list for some time, and that is a place called Cathedral Rocks. Cathedral Rocks is on the south coast, a couple of hours south of Sydney, at a place called Kiama, or just north of Kiama. It all starts out here on the beach, even though what you'll find is tourist information will tell you it's on another street called Cliff Street, but that particular area is like a lookout, not the best vantage point for photography. Instead, you want to come down to the car park at the beach. I think it's called Jones's Beach, and make your way down onto the sand, as hard as it is, and walk along the sand. It's a magnificent spot, and I'm really looking forward to shooting it. One of the challenges I've got this morning is the tide is up at full, and I've heard it's not the best time to shoot Cathedral Rocks. I really don't have a choice because I'm going home today, so I had to just come when it was I just had to come. I didn't really have any choice. So I came yesterday afternoon to check it out on a bit of a recce, but definitely a sunrise spot, and I can already see some colour on the horizon. 20 past 5 in the morning. High tide was at 10 past 5, and it's on its way out. I can see Cathedral Rocks from here. It's quite weird being on the beach. This whole big beach, all on my own. So I'm nearly at the end of the beach. Not that one there, but that one there is Cathedral Rocks over in the distance. Well, I've arrived, and because of high tide, I'm pretty limited as to where I can stand. Sort of show you this. That's Cathedral Rocks up there, but as you can see, I've had to sort of climb my way up onto these rocks here, and this might be where I'm shooting from. I was hoping to be able to get across this. There actually was another good alternative spot back down there, but the problem with being up here is that it starts to blend in with the landscape behind it. So I'm thinking I might go back, or try and get back down lower down here. I'll just watch the waves for a second and we'll see what the waves are doing. And if these rocks down here aren't getting too smashed, I'll set up down there. I'll keep my gear up high and see if I can use that as my shooting platform. We'll see what happens. I've been watching the waves for a while just to see where they're crashing. You got to wait, what is it, every 7 waves or something like that, or they come in cycles. So you got to wait for the bigger ones to come so you can make a decision as to whether or not I'll set up on a certain rock, because I don't want to get washed away. After all that, I've moved my position to Cathedral Rocks up there. You can see the water rushing down here. There you can see the sky started to colour up, so I've got to get set up and get going. Sunrise is in another 20 minutes, but I think the best light is now, so I'll set up and then we'll get some shots happening. The sunrise is like in 11 minutes, and the sky is really starting to colour up nicely. And I've found myself a spot. I'm just not 100% happy, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to stay here or if I'm going to move. I'll show you my composition so you can see what I've got going on. I think I'll be happier with the big stopper on, because what I want to get is the movement of the water coming up and down this channel, and that's our leading line up to Cathedral Rock, and I'm shooting on a portrait mode, as you can see there. And I think with the 8-stop ND, I'm going to get the image that I'm after, which is all the moving water. As you can see, the sun is really starting to light up this morning sky beautifully. So I'm going to quickly change over this filter, and I'll do a long exposure and see what we get. I think the best colour is coming right now. I've got a 10-second exposure test on right now. This is where it starts to get a little bit wild. Oh wow, yep, okay. I'm liking that, I'm liking that. I'm going to try 15 seconds. The colour's just getting intense now, and beautiful, beautiful back there. I'm going to try 15-second exposure and see how that goes, remembering that because it's sunrise, the light's going to keep coming up and we need to keep adjusting for that. ISO 64. I think I'm at F9, something like that. I'll check in a second. Oh, absolutely amazing. Beautiful sky this morning. Beautiful sky. I don't know if you can see that on this. I'll show you what's going on. Look at that. Have a look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Got the waves coming over this rock here. Right at my feet as well. If you have a look at what I've done, I've found a rock for each foot of the tripod, so the tripod's not moving around. Well, I hope Santa was really good to you. One of the favourite things I got for Christmas was this. I don't know if you can see it there. The Apple Watch. And one of the fields you can have on the front screen is sunrise and sunset time, which is great for a photographer. Because right after sunset, it displays sunrise time, and then after sunrise it displays sunset time, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, some good waves going on here. I might move slightly to get a bit closer to the action, I think. See how we go. I have got a good spot here, and if a big wave comes I'm going to get wet if I move, but I just want to get a better shot. You know, the tide is going out. Just trying to think about where I could go. Maybe I should just switch lenses. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to switch out lenses. I'm going to put the 45mm tilt shift on. I said I was going to put the 45mm tilt shift on, and then I changed my mind. And I've put the 28 to 300mm lens on just to get myself a bit closer. In fact, what encouraged me to do that was there was a bird up on top of the spire drying their wings. And I thought I could zoom in a bit and capture that, but the bird has stopped doing that now. Still some beautiful colour. It is, what time is it? 5:49, so like 2 minutes off the sunrise. The colour has been good for about 20 minutes, so I've been pretty lucky. And I'm just trying some different compositions now, zooming in a bit. Yeah, that's really nice. Getting some great shots, I'll show you this one here. You'll see there's my composition. And it's 15 seconds at f9 ISO 64. I've got the the 8-stop ND filter on, just allowing me to capture the water movement. Right, but the sun is rising right now. I'm just trying a couple of different compositions now to try and see what else I can grab. The sun coming up is going to play absolute havoc now on my lighting. The colours in the sky are not as intense anymore. Still pretty good. Beautiful spot. This is Cathedral Rocks down in Kiama, New South Wales. I'm just waiting. I've got a 15-second exposure. Because the light's changing so rapidly, I'm just worried about what's going to happen if I don't make the necessary changes. I wish that bird had opened his wings up again to dry off. Getting some really nice photos here. Really nice. Really happy with the spot. Glad I got up early this morning and headed down here. I could have been a bit early, to be honest with you. I could have got here maybe 20 minutes earlier, given me a little bit more time. I was a bit rushed, and I think that's, you know, that's always a risk for a landscape photography. You don't want to be rushed, you want to take your time. Just going to try another composition. Wow, I just feel like I've been so lucky this morning to get such good conditions, and getting some great shots. I'm just going to keep shooting until that sun comes up. As you can see, it's starting to rise. Just over there, it's not over the top of those clouds yet, but it's starting to poke its head up. Just over here. Just gotta watch it don't get wet. All this water, look at it all. Have a look at that. It's just magical. Just magical. Where else would you want to be? Did I say I wish that bird would open its wings up for me and dry its wings off one more time? Oh my god, I just got granted my wish. Oh my god. It's one of those days where the light just keeps on giving. That sun's going to get real harsh now. I don't know if you can see it on my face, but it's starting to come up. But you know, it gives us whole new sort of colours and light to play with, but the sky's not as dramatic now. So just see what happens here. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely amazing morning. Top spot, top spot. Well, the sun is well and truly up now, and I'm going to call that a wrap. It's been a fantastic shoot. Some great colour. I really fear I didn't get the shot that I wanted to get, and that's a terrible feeling for a photographer, especially when you know that you're leaving today. You know, I'm heading home today. Only because a couple of things happened to me, and this is good lessons for everybody, and that is that I got here probably 20 minutes later than I should have, even though I got up, I was here probably 50 minutes before sunrise, but I opened up my bag and I couldn't find my spare SD card, and it had fallen down inside this f-stop bag. There's like this ICU thing, and it had fallen down behind it, and so it took me a fair while to find the SD card, and I should have done that last night. So a couple of good lessons there is be more prepared. So get prepared early and make sure that you know, I've sorted out everything that I need before I go to bed, which I normally do, by the way. So I was actually a bit shocked that I didn't. And then, you know, just allow plenty of time. If you really want to get the best shots, allow plenty of time. Get there early. You know, I think I got some good shots, but I just feel like if I had more time and I was less rushed, I could have got some better photos. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, because I just think that I'm not going to be as happy as I could be with it. I think I'm still going to have some great photos, but I don't think I'm going to have the photo that I wanted to get. So don't get me wrong, I'm going to get, there's some great photos. There was great colour in the sky, but it all happened so fast. You know, it's the middle of summer here. The sun rises, you know, in an instant like that, and if you're not quick getting that picture, then you're going to miss out. But otherwise, what a fantastic location. I mean, just have a look. Have a look. It's just an amazing location. I mean, I've shown you enough of the location. Probably you're probably sick of seeing it by now, but absolutely amazing. All right, well, let's get off of these rocks. Watch for those waves. On a final note, if you enjoy the videos, if you're if you like this stuff, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear your thoughts on the videos and what you think of them. Make sure you hit the like button, give it the old thumbs up, and subscribe as well, so you don't miss out on any future videos. Until next time, cheerio.